Shuffle fans, I'm Ashley Albert.
And I'm Jonathan Schnapp.
And we are coming to you from the Royal Palm Shuffleboard Club in Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York, baby.
We're here for one more incredible night of our Shufflinsanity, One Nice Thing, March Madness, not in March.
September Irrationality.
October Ridiculousness.
Yep. And we got two great teams.
Yeah, we got two great teams. We have an incredible match for you tonight. We've got who?
We got the Biscuiteers going up against Canal Kitchen.
Two longtime teams who know their stuff. Let's see how it plays out. I'm going to go down and talk to them.
Go down and talk to them, Ash.
I am here with Paul from the Biscuiteers. Hi, Paul. How are you feeling?
Terrific.
I noticed that you have a new team uniform. What was your decision? What went into deciding that this is what you're going to wear tonight?
We wanted to make this night really special. We've never had a real uniform, so we thought we'd do our stripes. $17 on Amazon.
Wow, that's a really good deal for that much team spirit. Now, you did play in the group round. Do you feel like you've been rusty? Have you been playing? What have you done to get yourself into the game for this portion of the tournament?
We have been doing absolutely nothing for months and months. We've just been waiting. But we are playing shuffleboard in our dreams. Every night we coordinate our shuffleboard dreams between team members in all corners of Brooklyn. And it all's coming together in this location tonight.
Wow, this is very exciting stuff. Do you have a team motto?
We do. Block, knock, score.
Block, knock, score. I look forward to seeing that in action. Get out there. Great luck.
Thank you, Ashley. Have a great night.
I'm here with Paul from Canal Bar. Paul, how are you feeling?
Feeling great, Ashley. How about you?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to see this match. Now, I know you have several subs playing with you tonight. How do you think that's going to affect your team cohesion?
You know, that's a great question. I feel like these guys that are playing with our team tonight are veterans. I've played against them and played friendlies with them. So we feel like, we're just going to have fun and see how it goes.
Did you talk ahead of time about strategy?
Not at all.
Oh, and what have you been doing to sort of stay limber in the off season?
I do a lot of stretching and running. I like to run in the park. I'm also chasing after my 2-year-old, so that keeps me kind of nimble. So I feel like, kind of I'm there.
A lot of squats, a lot of stretching,
A lot of that
lunging.
stuff.
Sure. Hey. Yeah, a lot of that. Do you have anything to say to your fans out there?
Yes, I do. I just want to thank you all for watching and being a part of this. We're really excited to be here. And if anything else, I just have to say that Canal Bar has been in the Royal Palms, New York City from the jump. We're one of the oldest teams being here and also of age. So give us a shot. Vote for us.
Wow, that's a compelling appeal to the people. Finally, do you have a theme song? Does your team have a theme song?
Yeah, just kind of in this time, I think it's a small world after all.
It is a small world after all, Paul. It's a small world after Paul.
Right. There you
go. Okay, get out there. Great luck.
Thank you.
All right. We got Biscuiteers ready. Ready. Canal Kitchen, ready. Ready.
Round 1. Fight!
Okay, here we go. We are starting it up, and we've got Bob shooting for the Biscuiteers, correct?
Yeah.
All right. And he's going up against Steven
Elliott, yeah.
Yeah, Steven shooting for Canal Kitchen. Ooh, Steven a little bit off his game to start with. Let's see if Bob can capitalize. It's kind of made for a beautiful little 18-point bump right here. See if it looks like he's got it. He's got one. All right.
Okay, we'll take the one.
Steven's obviously showing a little bit of jitters, a little bit of rust. Let's see if he can come back and clear this up. Looks good. Yep.
And rolled over.
Rolled over until not quite a block, but only 3/4 of the disc can be seen, and that can be a problem.
So Steven having
Yep, and there it is. It's that 3/4 of the disc being seen. Do you see that? It's like not necessarily easy.
I didn't see it, but I'll see it in the instant replay, I bet. What I was saying was that Steven is known for being an incredible high fiver.
Is that right?
It's true. He's got incredible high five skills.
Oh, I didn't
they
even know
like
if it
that
was a
block.
skill. Yeah, they like the block.
And I think it's been especially hard for him during COVID because
Sure.
the high fives are over.
Maybe just suspended.
It's the end.
And Bob pushes right through here, and now
Just gives Steven a chance to really pull ahead.
yeah. Well, Steven made a really nice block on that shot, and I think it forced Bob to try to split there, and just kind of came up empty. Oh
A little
boy.
fast.
Yep, and Steven just pushes right through.
All right, he'll take that 1-7 and they will send it to the other side.
Yeah, I think you should feel real lucky about that 7 because, Steven's definitely showing some first match jitters right here because there was a total whiff, there was a push through on the hammer. Let's see if these players can keep their nerves under control in this very, very crucial first round match. And who we got shooting for Canal Kitchen?
Mike Dunlap and Paul for the Biscuiteers. Paul told me earlier that this was their first night wearing their new uniforms, which they got for $17 on Amazon, which I think is a great price.
$17 for the whole set or $17 a piece?
Probably $17 a piece. But we think, not that good of a deal.
All right, so Mike put up a pretty good Tampa for himself, and maybe Paul was trying to block up there, but instead went real long. And now Mike's got a nice shot here.
But he's
just a little bit off.
Skipped it, yeah.
Yeah. Had a nice opportunity to hide, and that's a blown opportunity for sure.
Biscuiteers are a 5-year team and quite decorated.
Is that right?
They found their way into the playoffs a lot, but also won several tournaments. They've come with us to St. Pete a bunch of times. So has Mike Dunlap, I believe.
Mike puts up I think that's good. That could work best as a Tampa, but there isn't any reason why Paul shouldn't be able to hide as well. That kind of is good for both teams, and he's going to shoot from the outside. See if he can make this shot.
Maybe Mike Dunlap hasn't come to St. Pete.
Mike's been in St. Pete.
Oh, yes.
I think that's going to be short. Oh, okay. I see. So my problem here is that Paul's blocking up the board, and he's got the hammer, right? A block here will take care of stealing this hammer, and I think it looks. Oh, maybe he's going for a bump instead. Didn't get there. There was the safer shot would have been
a chance to block it up.
The block, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Let's
Paul's got a shot on his side.
Yeah, he's got his whole side open.
As long as he doesn't hit that 8, we've seen games in the past, people sort of
I think
worrying
that
about messing it.
Could be good, yeah. I think he got there.
Yeah.
Yep. Very nice shot by
Okay.
Paul down his side.
Paul down his side and puts the Biscuiteers up by a point.
Yep. Both teams having scored their hammers, were more or less on serve in this match.
They're calling it 8 and 8 instead of 8-7. They scored that first thing as an 8 on the board instead of a 7.
I think she's right. Nice catch by Ashley Albert on that one.
It's been a while.
It's true.
So when you score in Shuffleboard, you score cumulatively and you add as you go
Exactly.
instead of just putting the score for that frame. Ooh.
Well, Bob trying to clear there and manages to stick just perfect and really give Steven a nice shot to use this as a block.
He's taking it from the 4. So
Did he
that's
get
where
there?
he's heading.
Oh, a little short. He had the
Yeah.
right line there too. Or maybe the right line. I mean, like, the fact is it curved over so much. Even if he shot that harder, I don't think he would have gotten in. And now the
Now
clear
it
is
clears
there.
the block.
There's another one in the way, though, and I wonder if Steven's going to try to shoot behind that one.
Doesn't look like he's taking it to the corner, though. Just going to get on the board or up.
Tried for the...
Tried a bump, but that was a
try
tough
to hide.
bump.
I'm not sure. And here's that tough shot, right, where you want to stay away from that disc. If you're Bob, he's going to give it all the way to the outside here. Oh, no, he's all right. Almost put himself in the kitchen.
Which
Yeah,
is
definitely some opening jitters on people's hammers here, right?
Gotta shake off the cobwebs a little.
Well, Steven manages to steal Bob's hammer, or I don't know, maybe Bob stole it from himself there. He had the whole side of the board to shoot to, and now it's going to be on Paul to try to steal Mike's hammer. Make up for that.
He puts out a block.
Yeah, you wonder if, and Mike's looking at it. He's thinking maybe it's time to hide behind that one. I wouldn't blame him if he did. It looks like it's better for black than it is for yellow. It's more of a Tampa than it is a St. Pete.
Now, Mike,
and he's going to go for it, I think.
Mike is a former Thanksgiving champion.
Did he get it? Oh, it's a beautiful hide by Mike.
Really, really nice.
Yeah. I wonder if Paul's going to look at that all the way from the corner, see if he can see that. It's going to be close. It's a really interesting first block, just in terms of
Shooting
it functioning as a St. Pete and a Tampa.
That spot versus the one spot.
Maybe he feels like he can see it from the outside better. Oh, just knocked it out. All right, well, now we're going to play the game where Mike's going to try to block, what amounts to 3 times.
Yep.
And...
well, he's got the hammer, so he's going to...
Yeah, I guess 2 times, right? Did he get the good block? It looks pretty good. I like that one, too. I wonder if Paul... And that one is almost in the exact same place, isn't it?
Yeah.
This time it looks like maybe Paul's going to go from the outside, try to get it that way. Another way to approach this is like not worrying about knocking it out, but just scoring behind it also. Join him back there. Why not?
Yeah, if you can't see it, you can't do anything with it. You might as well not waste a disc on it. He's going for it.
Well, knocked it out.
Did not get... Well, turned it into a Tampa for himself, but he's only got one more disc to work with.
Yeah. I think if you're Mike here, one more
But then you risk blocking it up for yourself as part of the problem.
well, if it's a Tampa, you're going to be good, and that's a good Tampa, right? So you can still see his side of the board. It's a really nice blocking by Mike.
And there's no way Paul can take advantage of that as a St. Pete either,
No, it's really well done, and it's going to force Paul to shoot down his side
with himself blocking.
Yeah, it's very nice blocking by Mike.
He's a great player.
Yeah. Paul's going to try to go between and instead knocks it out. And now
just opens it up for Mike to just land something in there and doesn't have to risk going on his side either.
Yeah, I think he's going to go on his side, though, because there isn't as much room on the far side. Did he get there?
No.
Oh, didn't get there. See, I would have preferred some shooting onto his side. I mean, obviously, you risk knocking your 7 out, but... there just wasn't a lot of room there to get on his side. Nonetheless, Mike scores his hammer and puts the Canal Kitchen up by a score.
Yeah.
Going into the second half of this game. Well, let's see if Bob can get back here and start chipping away at this 1-score game. It's really a little bit less than a score. It's a 6-point lead. And Steven, all these kids can clear. You know what I mean? If there's one thing that the Royal Palms Brooklyn folks are pretty good at, it's clearing. Bob going on the board. Steven with nice speed sticks it. All right. You wonder if Bob's going to go for a kitchen shot here. I think he probably will. Dan Love just stumbling around.
Just stomping around.
Just stumbling and stomping. Who even knows? Frankenstein over here. Just crawling back into the audio booth. All right. Okay. Neither one of those is in.
No, nothing really happened over here. Let's see what Steven's going to do. Well, they gave Bob a chance here.
Yeah, I don't really know that they gave Bob much to shoot at on that side of the board. No, I mean,
I guess
maybe
that's a
there's
risky
a bump.
bump.
It is a risky bump. There's a lot of ways that could go wrong. And if you're Bob, you wonder if maybe it's just time to block up. But he's going to go for it.
Yeah.
Did you get there?
Oh. The kitchen was just waiting with open arms, just like a little alligator mouth.
I did like the speed, though. You know what I mean?
It was,
yeah. Let's see if Steven can score his hammer.
Gotta
It'll be a
do
big
it.
score.
Gotta do it.
Nice
yes.
shots. And now Steven's starting to feel it, right?
Yeah.
Like his first hammer, he pushed right through, and now
he made an adjustment.
He adjusted, and that puts the Canal Kitchen up by 2 scores, or a little bit less than 2 scores.
And I mean, really, Shuffleboard is a game of adjustment.
Yeah, that's true.
In figuring out the drift and figuring out your speed and figuring out what your opponent's going to do, you are constantly adjusting.
And it's a 13-point game, and now Now you wonder if maybe that's not quite the shot for Mike. I think he knows it too. He gave his stick and his cue a little stomp there. Yeah.
He's got to tell.
I wish Paul would be shooting from the outside here instead. Instead, he's blocking up. Now, to me, when you're down 2 scores with 3 frames to play,
Gotta go. And he's going to take that as a Tampa.
And he might. I mean, if I'm Mike, there'd be another option just to block on Paul's side of the board and just really close it up.
It looks like he, in
clearing
general.
instead. Huh.
That didn't work out.
Going to give Paul another chance to shoot down his side here. I don't know why he would be giving Paul that opportunity. But Paul's not going to take it. Maybe they know something I don't know.
What do you think they could know that you don't know?
I don't know. Nothing really.
Like nobody knows nothing more than I know.
It's true. And now I wonder if Mike will block this time. It looks like he's shooting from the one spot. He might be clearing it. Yeah, this time he's blocking.
He's going to block, and that's
I love
smart.
it. See, now that's the shot I was looking for last time, and Paul really let him do that.
And now Paul's in, he's in a little bit of trouble here. He's got to spend his next disc just clearing stuff out of the way.
Yeah, to me,
It looks
you
like
try
he's-
to blast both of these. He's
Trying to coat somewhere.
trying to score down his side is a
Yeah.
really risky shot right here.
Yeah, and sort of not seeing the forest for the trees. Like he's got one more disc that he needs to do something with.
Maybe. No, didn't get there.
Yeah.
And now, again, Mike is just looking to take away his hammer, stay up by 13 points. So he's going to put another block out there.
In
and
the
that's
same
a nice
spot,
block,
and that's
too.
a nice block, and that's
Yeah, that's great, right? Because
Yeah.
you can't go between them, and he's taken up. It's like probably like 7-8 inches between those two. Makes it so Paul can't go between them, and he takes up as much of the room as he can, right? And now Paul really has nowhere to go. This is a beautiful blocking by Mike.
and this is like a reverse pepperoni.
4 above the board, yeah. And
It's like when it falls off, by the time it gets to you, the cheese just is, and the toppings are all like in the box.
reverse pepperoni.
A reverse pepperoni is what we're looking at here, people.
Well, and Paul let it get to this too. He decided not to clear. Oh, he went through. Did he get it? What a shot! Wow. Boy, was that great.
That was incredible.
You love that. And
Wow.
I was like, well,
Good luck doing anything
good
with
luck.
that.
Yeah, no, Mike couldn't have played it much better. I suppose he could have put that block about 1 inch closer to his other
how
disc.
often do you
but
get a reverse pepperoni?
that
That was incredible.
Paul made an incredible shot because he needed to. And that really keeps them in the game and makes it a 6-point game right now. Boy, that was clutch. I can't believe he got between those 2 discs. That was great.
Yeah, it was really great.
Wow, good for Paul.
Paul and his wife Liza have come down several times to St. Pete with us. Oh,
Bob trying to just clear that away and just straight up missed it. I don't know if it was the speed. I mean, obviously the lie was off, but couldn't quite get to where he needed to get to there. And now Steven puts up another great block. You give it to the Canal Kitchen boys. They have been blocking beautifully. Okay.
Bob's just going to clear. He's got the hammer, and he knows that he can put them back on top.
Yeah, but he's going to need to get that disc out. Oh, a little hard for Steven. Steven bumps.
That worked out nicely.
Not what Steven was going for. Really hit the
out.
speed too hard here. And
I think Bob can see it.
he can see it. Did he get there? Oh, just missed it.
And
yeah.
also narrowly avoided the jaws of the kitchen once again.
Yeah, you wonder if... I mean, the other thing you could do is block up here, but either way, I think you block up.
Yep,
Right?
in
You
the
block
same
up.
spot.
And
Let him give up on that and
perfect.
force him to make an 8.
I don't think he's going through those 2 discs.
Nope.
And the problem here is that it's going to force Paul to score on Mike's hammer.
He's got to at least get an 8, and it's going very quickly.
No,
that was too
He was
complicated.
going for a miracle shot.
Yeah, and that's just not. It's still slow and steady. If he had gotten an 8, that would have at least
and now you're
closed
at-
the gap
Yeah, and
or kept
now,
the gap even at least.
Yeah, now it's a 2-score game, right? We're back up to what? 13 points. 13 points with with 1 frame to play. Paul does not have the hammer, and he's down by 13. It's going to take a miracle. But listen, Paul's got miracles.
Yeah,
he made that last shot.
Paul's shown that. And they've got their new uniforms. You know, there's a lot of team spirit here.
Yeah, but I don't know about the wisdom of putting up blocks right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the other thing is Mike is a very strong clearer,
Yeah.
you know, and if you want to do something here, you better start putting up deep
Yeah, you got to
sevens.
start with points and let him get rid of the points, right?
Yeah, or whiff maybe.
Or stick and kitchen.
Exactly.
Especially now. Now's the time to be putting everything on the board.
Yeah.
Here he goes.
There we go. Exactly.
Is that good?
I think Mike's knocking it out. I don't think we know if it's good or not, but doesn't really matter because
It's a
Mike's
nice
coming
clear.
strong.
It's a beautiful clear.
Yeah, Mike can play.
Yeah. I mean, he played with Sam Dewey from Chicago in North Carolina recently, and they came in 4th against the pros.
We love to hear that.
Played against Earl Ball and Ken Offenter, two
Those
of
are
the
good
best
players.
ever in the history of shuffleboard.
Ever,
they
ever.
didn't win, but they hung.
Forever?
Ever.
All right, well, this is the last shot of the game for Paul. I don't think that there's 13 points here for him, so it doesn't really matter.
Let's let him make it happen.
Yep.
Do a little something. Get in there. Might as well.
Paul runs up on the line anyway. It doesn't really matter.
Yep, Michael push off.
Michael push off, and that's
And they'll take Canal's Kitchen.
Canal's Kitchen
Takes the first game.
Yeah, well done. I think to me that game came down to a series of really well executed blocks by Canal's Kitchen.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and they were able to overcome some opening jitters by Steven, you
But
know.
Paul made that incredible shot despite having what we now will be calling the reverse pepperoni, the ultimate four disc block. He got right in there. Nobody saw the shot, and he did.
Yeah.
And he took it. It was great to see.
Unfortunately, Bob wasn't able to score his hammer on the last shot of the game, and give it to Steven for being able to block up and allow that thing to stay, you know, and take advantage of Bob's whiff on that first shot.
So now it's down to game 2 for the Biscuiteers. They've got to win this one.
Yep, let's go to game 2.
All right. We have Biscuiteers. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Canal Kitchen. Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is
Round 2.
That guy's got a great job.
I think it might be was that like a Mortal Kombat
Fight!
thing?
Oh,
Or
maybe.
maybe like a Street Fighter moment?
I don't even think we've discussed that Nick is our MVP ring girl ref tonight.
Yeah, Nick is an incredible personality, a somewhat new
Member of the Royal Palm
Member of the
family,
Royal Palm family, sure.
but snuggled right in there.
He sure did, and we can't wait to get back up and running again so that we can have more Nick in our lives.
For sure.
That looks like it's not in yet.
Nope.
Who we got playing for on the head here?
We have Susan and Stephen Dargo, who we affectionately call Dargo.
Oh, why'd we call him that?
That's his last name. I was gonna say we don't have a nickname for Susan.
Yeah.
We should come up with one.
Just lovely in stripes.
Susie. Well, interesting.
Ooh. Oh, close. Almost just playing on the board against Steven. Interesting, yeah.
Now I should mention Stephen Dargo from he's subbing from Grandma's Kitchen.
Gotcha, you're right. We've got a few subs, right? So like Canal Bar, the only original member of Canal Bar here is Paul, who will be shooting the foot. The other members of this team are playing from Grandma's Kitchen, another great team in the league.
Hence why we're trying to remember to call them Canal's Kitchen.
Canal Kitchen, not Grandma's Canal.
You don't think it's like possessive, like Canal's Kitchen?
Ooh. Both these players flirting with the kitchen.
Canal's Kitchen.
Yeah.
I think it's like Canal owns the kitchen. Canal's Kitchen. You think it's the kitchen of the canal? A canal kitchen?
I don't totally understand the possessive nature of it. Yes.
It's like, where's the kitchen? Who owns that kitchen? Canal does. It's
all right,
Canal's
so-
Kitchen.
And Stephen Darko just put one on the board, and Susan's got to knock that out.
And I mean, that little
Nice speed.
pigeon is not great. Oh, yeah.
It was a high enough 7 that Steve put up there, and manages to steal Susan's hammer first frame of the game here, and if you're the Biscuiteers and you're already down a game, the last thing you want to do is have your hammer stolen in the first frame.
It's true. Now, Steve playing for the Biscuiteers on this side is a clutch player. He's been playing for a long time. He's come down with us to St. Pete, where he taught his 93-year-old mother to play shuffleboard.
We love that.
Oh, going for a call? No good. And he won the New York Parks Shuffleboard Tournament, and he won our staff league doubles tournament.
Oh, so it was a league member and a staff member together,
yes,
right?
And it was Kristen and Steve, and they took the whole thing, and they were an unlikely pair, and they made an incredible team.
Kristen Flammio of the Pretty Bitchin'?
That's exactly who it is. She is punk rock.
Superstar.
And apparently Steve, also punk rock. Unlikely punk rock.
Steve, in terms of people that we see practicing on the courts in Brooklyn, I don't think we see anybody putting in more time than Steve on these courts.
Yeah.
He knows the courts. He plays the courts. He gets his time in and he gets his practice in, and I think we're going to see big things at him tonight.
Paul is an original season team member. Canal Bar has been in it
And a whiff here. And
for
now
6 years.
It's interesting. What do you do if you're Steve here? Do you block up or do you hide? And I think it's going to be the hide. Yep, he's going for it. Did he get there? Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's
luck.
so nice and clean. He made too good a shot.
Yeah.
If you notice, he wound up on that center
perfectly
line.
hidden, yeah.
And unfortunately,
And
just
now Paul's
Carlos
gotta drop something in here.
gonna shoot from his side, go down his side of the court, and did he get there? Oh, did he get it?
You got it?
You want to check it? No.
Oh, season, you want?
That's good. Yep.
Okay.
It's a good 7.
Well,
and
he
a
needed,
clutch shot by Paul.
Sure. Push them ahead. Put them in the lead.
7-0.
Score your hammer.
Yep.
Now, Stephen Dargo just got married over quarantine.
You don't say.
He did. He got married to a great girl, Phoebe. She came down to St. Pete with us last year.
It sounds like the whole world has come down to St. Pete with us.
Everybody. Well, I think that just is indicative of the good players. The people who play at the Royal Palms are people who've fallen in love with the game and want to play every chance they get.
And it sounds with each other.
And what?
It sounds like with each other as well.
Yeah, they've fallen in love.
The institution. Yeah. Big ups to the institution. No?
Marriage.
Yeah, exactly. The institution.
But Phoebe and Stephen didn't meet here at the Royal Palms.
Nonetheless,
Other people did.
So you're saying you're not into the institution?
Oh, it's really was more about property transfer.
Controversial opinion
Till Death Do You
here.
Part was supposed to be 10, 15 years tops. Life expectancy was much shorter.
And we're talking, and Susan is shooting because she managed to hide that 7, or at least half hide it. And Stephen whiffed
missed it.
And now she puts up a beautiful block to lock it in. Gorgeous.
Really nice.
Yeah, there's no going through those two.
He's going to go for the bump? What do you think he's going to do here?
I think he's going to blast. Gets rid of 1.
Yep.
Going to make Susan put up another block in front of that. And if you're Susan, it'd be great to put this just far enough over where it kind of, maybe she's going to try to shoot another one back there. Wow.
I don't think that's what she meant to do, and she looks a little panicked about it, but...
Yeah, and Paul's pointing where to shoot to. He's like, you should maybe try to hit one of those out. And did he get there? Got 1.
All right.
So the
minimize
block
the
works.
damage.
The block works for Susan, even if it's a little deeper than she intended. It actually, that worked out great for her. And now, it's the Biscuiteers taking the lead.
No, it's even. Even
it's
Steven.
even. Yes. Sorry about that. Pair of 7s. Everybody's tied at 7. Paul's out.
Now, fun fact about Paul, I've known him for many more years than I have before the Royal Palms was a sparkle in our eyes.
That is fun.
We had the same agent. We did voiceovers together for years.
Boy.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
I think that is a fun fact.
Oh. You know what's not fun?
That was not fun at all.
Whiffing.
Come on.
And it's too bad that it's not a bitter St. Pete for Paul.
Paul's going to try to take it anyway, I guess.
Yeah, he's gonna go for it. No reason not to try to. Even if you can half hide this disc, it's still worth it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you don't. It's not your hammer. You might as well put as much on the board as you can.
Oh, it's a beautiful
Wow.
shot.
Gorgeous.
Boy, is that
Gorgeous.
nice. That's going to make it real hard on Steve.
Yeah, Steve doesn't quite know what to do here.
I think the right thing to do is clear away that block and make Paul put up another one.
Yep, that makes sense.
Instead, he's trying to go on himself. That's interesting.
It is, because it did clear the block.
Cleared the block, and he tried to roll also. That's a pretty advanced move right there.
You think that's what he was trying to do?
Well, he shot it at a speed where he wasn't trying
To blast it.
To blast. Yeah, no, it was a pretty interesting shot.
I mean, it's beautifully set up for a double.
Oh, no.
Wow.
That's really nice.
Wow.
Paul's shooting beautifully. That's a block, and it's a score. Now Steve's got a... Yeah. Yeah, and they're saying from the top, from the sidelines, put up one more block just like that.
Do it
Why
again.
not? Why wouldn't you? Gotta be careful here though, because if you get it wrong, there's a double for Steve.
Okay, blocked it.
That's a nice block, but there's
still that double on the board.
and I think
Steve's
that's the
gonna
thing.
go for it.
There's more than just that double. There's a double and a knockout here. If you see, like the big part of that disc is peeking over onto the 8. It's good speed. Did he? Oh, did he get it?
He
Just the
he just
two.
got the 2.
Yeah, didn't get that back one.
Yeah.
Went for the right shot there though. That was kind of beautiful. If he would have been able to hit it, it would have been ideal. But instead,
And
it's
a little bit more gusto, and he could have put himself in the kitchen, which would have been not so good.
not so good. But you know, makes a big score for the Biscuiteers and
Yeah.
keeps them in the lead. You know that he got his hammer stolen, but at least he netted a point out of it. And now we go into the second half of the game, and the Biscuiteers are clinging to a 1-point lead, fighting for their playoff lives, as we said.
They're really hoping to push to the 4-frame tiebreaker. And
Yeah.
they need to win this game to do that.
Stephen putting up a very nice St. Pete. Look how much of the board that blocks down. If you look at like the angle, if you draw straight down from there, it really, it pushes nice. And now,
He's got a great Tampa.
yeah, let's see if he's going to take it. I love this.
Speaking of St. Pete and Tampa, Stephen Dargo went with us this past March.
Oh, pretty shot.
Beautiful shot.
Didn't quite get it over enough to make it so that like Susan can't see it though. I think Susan can see it.
I'm going to get this fact out.
Please do.
Stephen Dargo, right before we shut down, we all went down to St. Pete, and he took the whole thing. Won first place.
And Susan
no.
whiffed it.
And Stephen's going to really...
Again, she made too good a shot. You know what I mean? She managed to get all the way in there and came to the left side, the center side of and Stephen came up short.
Okay,
She's gonna
Susan
give
will have
Susan
another shot at
it. Don't make quite so good a shot, Susan.
Oh, boy.
The Paul's going to clear that off, and now Susan's got a really important shot here.
Yeah, Stephen did not hit the lag line or touch it or go past it, so that disc gets taken off. Susan's got another shot, and this time she does it.
Yeah, but barely.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was
Stephen's
kind
going to
of
hide again.
Yeah, he's gonna try to hide
replicate
again.
that shot. A little fast.
a little hot. Oh, did he get there? I think he's on the line.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
We got Nick.
Let's get Nick come out for a ruling. We love that. Fantastic.
all right, let's see
There
it.
he comes. Nick coming from the correct side of the disc.
Oh,
He's
calling
got
it in.
All right. Yeah, that's a good 7, and now that's really well hidden. I mean, the fact is though that she gets real close there. She's gonna go for it again.
Oh, and she could.
A little bit more speed, and she
And
would
she would
have
have
had
just
it.
nicked him.
She had the line
Nicked
just
him in
perfect.
there.
Wow. Well, this is getting this is real close, isn't
It's getting
it?
a little hectic,
It's getting
as
wild.
they say.
I
It's
think
getting kind of hectic.
that they say that.
What song is that?
It's
It's getting kind of hectic.
It's Mars. Pump up the volume.
Ooh, it's not that cool of a song to be referencing.
No, Mars is very cool.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Like a early breakbeat electronica, I suppose you could call it.
That's what I was going to say. Paul's going to try the same.
I think I might be wrong there. I think that's Snap the Power. I got the power. Ooh.
I got the power.
Oh.
Oh,
He put that in. He put that in the kitchen. You know, that's... I wonder if we just cursed Paul with that terrible singing of mine.
And now nice block
It's
by
a
Steve.
beautiful block by Steve. And you wonder if Paul's thinking of going through this like the last Paul did on that side. Paul
Versus
going
just
through?
smashing.
No, I think he's going to try to go right through there.
Well, I guess it's the kind of thing where if you go right through and you miss it,
There's no going through now.
no.
Now it's too tight. And gosh, you would love it if Steve scores on the other side here, right?
I mean, he's up
That's what he's
against
going
the
to do.
ropes.
Did he get that shot? I think he got it. Did he get it?
I don't know. No?
No. It's on the line.
All right.
Boy,
Paul's going to have to blast that block to give him any shot at all of getting himself out of the kitchen.
I don't know. I think he thinks he can see it. I think he's
Really?
going to go for it here. Yeah. Did he get there? Oh,
Well, I got a score out of it.
wow.
Did he?
That worked out better than he could have
That
hoped
was
for.
I mean, wow.
And now
Now Paul's got to decide. I mean, Steve's got to decide whether
I
he's going to
think-
take out that 8
I think he's got to take out that 8. I think that's the right move. Right? And just...
and let him fight for his own kitchen life. Oh, a little bump. Wow.
He got a 10.
He got a 10 and blocked that kitchen.
Yeah, block that kitchen a little better.
Pretty
That was-
better, yeah.
I mean, it
Feels
doesn't
like-
really matter. I think that the right shot there would still be to go for the 10, even if he hadn't blocked the kitchen so well, right? Like the 10 is a much easier, like get out that 10 is much easier than getting out the
Yeah.
other 10. You know?
I mean, so here's the thing. Do you take that 10 now and risk bonking out your 8?
1-point game. The Biscuiteers are in the lead. Huh.
I don't think
really
you can
good
let
question.
that 10 stay.
You definitely can't let it stay. It's just a question of like the speed that you're shooting this. Are you trying to stick? Are you trying to get it out? It's a tough place to put Paul in here.
He's going for...
He's going on the board instead. Interesting.
Oh.
Huh. Okay. Sure.
Yeah?
I mean, that
Sure, he
winds
walked
up
away
with
with
5, but they
down
lose
by
5 points in
5,
that.
yeah.
But it's not bad. I just think that like there's probably an easier shot where you get rid of that 10.
And then you
clear
just
it off
down
to
by
the other
2,
side.
right?
Yeah,
He
he
has
lost
4.
2. He
yeah.
lost 5 on that instead.
I think he was afraid
going
that
for.
getting rid of that 10 meant getting rid of his 8.
Yeah, but you know, there's a lot of room there. All he's got
Yeah.
to do is hit the left
Go the
side
other
of the
way,
disc.
yeah.
I wonder if that's what he. I don't know if I don't think he. I can't tell what he was going for there. If he was going for that shot or not. But now it's a 6-point lead, right? 6-point lead, and
Dargo's really gotta help out here if he's gonna.
well, he needs his hammer. Is what he needs. He's going on the board. That's not
Well,
going to really
deep.
do much good.
No.
Yeah, and this is an interesting shot for Susan. What's the right thing to do here? I don't think she knows what the right thing to do here is. Does she know? I think she's just kind of
blocking.
blocking up
She's
his
just-
side of the board. I don't mind that shot. Still leaves room for her.
He's going on.
He's going on now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a big shot for Susan. If she can curl, right? If she can knock that off and
Yeah.
curl over, it's going to be lights out for the Canal Kitchen. Didn't curl the right way.
Oh, I almost sent him
kitchened.
to the kitchen though. He's
And
gonna
that's-
try that shot again. Oh, yep.
Yep, all
Nice
right.
consistency.
Yeah, but now, I mean, that's an easier curl even. And if Susan,
Oh my gosh! And there's that backboard. If she hits it the same way for him in the kitchen, it could spell disaster.
oh,
Wow.
and now
Now,
it's stick it is right. He needs to stick this and
not put himself in the kitchen. In the meantime.
oh.
Oh.
Did you leave the 7?
I think he did.
I think it did leave the 7.
I can't tell.
All right.
Nick.
Is it tight?
Oh yeah, Nick.
That's Nick's coming for another big call.
And this time he's bringing his flashlight.
All right. He's going to get down there nice and close. Yep, I like it. Getting down nice and close. Straight down on top of it. See what he's going to call it. It's really close.
Wow.
It's good.
He's giving it a
Wow. A huge call for the Biscuiteers.
Huge call for the Biscuiteers.
Puts them up 12.
Keeps them in it.
It more than keeps them in it. It solidifies the game for them.
I'm saying it keeps them in the tournament because now
Should they win this? Yeah, should they
they
win
win?
this?
Which
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to count my biscuits before they hatch.
No, but it's also Steve's hammer, right? He's looking at the score, and he's going to be very, very happy to see that they're up. Gosh, am I getting it right? It's more than 12. Is it 13?
It's 41 to 26. Is that right?
39-26. 39-26.
39-26.
It's a 13-point game, and all Steve's got to do is blast.
Yep. He's been playing soft. Well, there you go.
Nice. Gets off the
Nice
board.
one. Right.
And,
just got to do that.
Listen, just because the Biscuiteers might be a little bit older than the average Royal Palms player doesn't mean they can't blast with the best of them. And here comes Steve.
One might say that they're a blast from the past.
Well, beautiful.
Nice. Really nice clear.
Yep. And now if Paul doesn't put up a score here or something that can be doubled, this game's over.
Got to get in there.
And he does.
Oh, nope. On the line.
Yeah, but that could be doubled. So I think Steve's got to come after it. Gets off the board, and that's gonna cinch the game.
Yep, not enough room, not enough left to get where he needs to go.
There's no 13 points on the board.
Nope.
And if you're Steve,
He's on the line. Steve's gonna push off.
Yeah, they get a little bonk.
Little bonk, a little.
Easy now. I'm not crazy about him. Exactly. That's one where I tend to push off.
Okay, so the Biscuiteers live to see another day. We're going to go to our Royal Palms 4-frame tiebreaker.
That was a great game by the Biscuiteers,
Really
and they played it really, really well. Some really big shots by Susan, and Steve clearing beautifully. Managed to get a little bit of a lead and secure it, and we're going to the 4-frame tiebreaker. I'm excited to see it.
We're going down to the first original quartet, and we'll send it down to Nick.
All right. Biscuiteers, are we ready?
We're ready.
Canal Kitchen, are we ready?
Final round.
Wow, with some martial arts in there,
Yeah, I mean,
gravitas.
you almost feel like maybe Nick has been in a dojo before.
A dojo? Do you
Yeah.
remember Dojo, the restaurant?
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that.
Oh, because I was like, a lot of people have been in the dojo. If you lived in New York in the 90s, you've been in a dojo. Great miso dressing.
Steven coming out with a whiff the same way he did in the first frame, the first shot of his opening match there. And you wonder if Bob can capitalize. Not what he was looking for.
But still, I think that's in.
Oh, I can't tell.
Oh, no, I think that was a little on the line.
That's no good. No. And it wasn't going to be a hot hit in any way. I guess that's what I was saying is like...
Steven's going to just knock that out.
Almost able to cross.
But no, doesn't get there.
But what's interesting about that shot is it kind of sets Bob up for a beautiful curl, right? Like there's an 18-point shot here that's going to be hidden too. Like he's able to get this right. It's good speed. Now a little bit light. And that was exactly the shot that I was talking about. If he was able to get a little bit harder, but instead leaves the 7 open. Leaves the 7 on the board, I should say. And but his 8 is hidden, so that's pretty good. Oh, but he gets it anyway. Beautiful shot by Steven.
Leaves his unprotected.
Well, that's okay. You got the last shot of the game here.
Sure.
Last shot of the frame.
Bob's gonna come for it.
He's got to get enough on this. He can't come up short here.
Oh, he's going to even it up.
Oh, okay, but
it's now Steven's just got to land his hammer somewhere else.
The snuggle's not a bad shot there. You know what I mean?
It's great. Can't get it out.
Yeah, you're going to have a hard time getting it out. Oh, Little hard.
Little hard.
Ooh. And there it is. That's the effectiveness of the snuggle.
Yeah,
Right?
that's exactly
Like-
right. Yours, the middle one's always going to stay.
Right. That was
You're going to sacrifice the bottom one.
and what
And
we
maybe the
saw
top.
is Bob managed to steal Steven's hammer with that snuggle.
Yeah.
I like the play by Mike Dunlap here. Mike is an advanced player, and rather than putting up St. Pete's, he's putting up Tampa's and
not giving him a chance. Yeah.
giving Paul a little something to think about here. And Paul
Trying to go on that side.
maybe score on that side. I mean, maybe he's trying to block that side, but again, I think Paul's a little bit thinking too much about these. Like, if you're going to clear
Just
it.
get rid of it. Yeah.
And now,
Oh, that could have been a nice.
that could have been a nice hide if he would have curled it right. And you
Paul's
would,
going to do it again.
for me,
I think you get rid of the block.
Yeah, I think the clear here would be the better move.
Now remember,
And instead, he's blocking up. Don't
each
like
of
the
these,
play. I don't like this at all.
Each of these teams gets a chance at the hammer twice,
Yeah,
and
I just
only get 4 discs each to make a difference. That's not going to do much.
I think Mike could have blocked up Paul's side and
Yeah.
stolen his hammer there, but instead he clears it up, and now he's left
A
Paul
hide
with a beautiful St. Pete right there.
that Paul knows enough to take.
Did he get there?
Oh, I
Did
think he
get there?
might have. Wow.
It's a perfect hide.
Just gorgeous.
Really,
Gorgeously
really nice.
executed.
But I think Mike can see this.
Really?
I think that he can. He's going
He's
for
going
it.
to try.
No. Oh, lucky to not put himself in the kitchen.
Wow.
But we've got
And
just
you know,
one.
No.
And now Paul's got a really important hammer shot. If he can get this shot and go up 2 scores, it's going to be really hard for the Canal Kitchen to come from behind. Did he get there? Did he get there? Did he get there?
I think he did.
I think he got it. Two huge,
Wow.
huge hammer
Huge,
shot by
huge.
Paul. Wow.
Wow.
Incredible. There was an opportunity where Mike could have blocked up
Right.
Paul.
Yeah.
Paul also had made some questionable decisions, but the way things fell, it wound up with Paul having a disc
Yep.
on the board
And having a wide open board to shoot
and having
at.
a wide open board to shoot at and hitting that kitchen shot, getting greedy. You know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
often players come up short on that shot, you know? And Paul had the
He said, "I wanna
courage
get there."
to go hard enough, just barely hard enough. He just eked it over that 8 line. So cool. So cool. Such a clutch shot by Paul. You got to feel good about it for
yeah,
Paul.
really great.
That was a huge shot by him.
And now all of the pressure is on Stephen Dargo and Paul from Canal's Kitchen
Yeah.
to really try to close the gap.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 2-score game. It's 15 points right now. And if somehow, got there, if Susan can steal Stephen Dargo's hammer, I don't know that Paul's going to be able to come back from 2 scores
Yeah.
down without the hammer.
Yeah, this is critical.
Love Stephen going on the board here, just not
Didn't
actually
get
scoring.
anything done.
And
But you're right. That's his best shot at it, to just try to rack up some points and hope that Susan makes a mistake.
I would love another block here by Susan. And she's
Where
done
she's
it.
heading. Yeah, great.
She's made a great block.
Yeah,
I don't think he can go through there.
he's going to try, I think.
I think so. I guess
It looks like he is.
it's worth a shot.
Oh.
No, nicked it. Beautiful. And what Susan's doing here is she's making Stephen use discs, right? Waste discs. Waste as many of those discs as he can.
Yeah. Oh, now she's
Beautiful.
block again.
Gorgeous.
Really,
and
really nice.
Perfectly placed. Completely knocking down Stephen's side of the board. And now if you're Stephen, I think you got to score. Got to score and try to hide behind the black one on Susan's side of the board. And that's what he's doing. Did he get there? Huge shot by
Does.
Stephen.
Wow. She can see it.
I think she can see it, but it is a scary shot, right?
Yeah.
What you don't want to do is kitchen yourself here. You go hard. You
Not
go
going
hard.
She's going to take it.
Oh, and she
She
hid.
gets it. She's hidden. He's not in the kitchen, but wow.
But there is a back-breaking shot for
wow.
Stephen Dargo
I
here.
see it. Paul sees it.
Everybody
He's
sees it. It's
saying,
can you
wow.
execute this shot? Here it comes. It's hard.
It's hard.
Oh, and he
no.
missed it. Wow. He just whiffed it. Wow.
That is.
You got to give it up for Susan making a clutch shot, you know? And like at a certain point, it becomes shot making.
Yeah.
You know, and Steven made a beautiful shot and hid behind that black disc, but it wasn't hidden enough. Susan manages to knock it out and curl behind it. And listen, Steven had the shot.
It was there. It wasn't like he didn't have anything to work with. He could have completely changed the course of the game, but he wasn't able to get there.
There was 17 points right there for him.
It would have changed everything.
7-29.
Oh. Yeah, someone just said you have some work to do, Paul, and that is an appropriate statement.
That is an appropriate understatement. 22 points without the hammer is what Paul's going up against here, and it's going to take a minor miracle. It's going to take a major miracle.
It's going to take a lot of love.
It's going to take more than a lot of love. It's going to take some... And
Steve's just not even going to leave anything to chance. He's just blasting.
What are we talking about? 7-29. So it's a 22-point lead. And
so he needs 3 scoring discs.
He needs 3 scoring discs. I think one more clear, and that'll pretty much do it.
Knocks it out, huh?
No, stuck it.
Stuck it.
All right,
okay, Paul. Let's see if he can do it. I mean, he's got no choice.
Yeah, he needs a kitchen shot here. He needs a kitchen and a stick. Stay in the game. Good speed. It's a little bit long. Yep, a good try. And at this point, if you're Steve, you can push off.
It's just
doesn't really matter.
No.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. There's no 22 points on the board. Even if he kitchens it and sticks in an 8, that would be 18 points. Won't get it done.
I think Paul's still going to try it. Might as well go down fighting.
Yeah, your last shot of shuffleboard for a little while at least.
You might as well make it count.
Why not?
See if he can get it done.
Yeah. Just a little bit long.
Just not Canal Kitchen's day today. And the Biscuiteers will rule supreme.
Incredible work by the Biscuiteers, you know, and
it's great to see.
You love to see them. It gets a nice round of applause from the audience. You know, I think all the Biscuiteers played really, really well.
They did.
They were able to take advantage of some really small Canal Bar mistakes. Canal Kitchen mistakes.
They were able to capitalize them. They made smart decisions the whole time. They played defense when they needed to, and then they made the shots when it counted.
It's the skill plus the strategy, and you love to see Biscuiteers moving through. I'm going to go down and talk to them.
Please send them my regards.
I will do so.
Paul, it didn't work out for the Canal Kitchen tonight. Where do you think it went wrong?
You know, I got to give credit to the Biscuiteers. I mean, they made the shots when they had to. They played really great. I had a position where my opponent Steve put up a block, and I could have scored one underneath for us. A little bit of an offensive, defensive play, and I kitchened myself, and that was kind of the undoing for us in that round. So, you know, I got to blame myself for that one, but all credit to Biscuiteers. They played great.
I know that Canal's Kitchen began as Canal Bar this particular playoff run. Do you have any words of appreciation and fondness for the other Canal Bar players?
Oh, always. I mean, that's my family. So I really, obviously miss them. But the guys from Grandma's Kitchen are great players, and it was great to play with them tonight. They all played well, but we just came up a little short.
Canal Bar, an incredible team, a championship team, I believe, right? Yeah. When did you guys win the championship?
Winter 2018, I believe.
Gotcha. So the pedigree is strong, and Canal Bar will be back again.
I hope so. We will.
Excellent. Thanks for playing, Paul.
Thanks, Noah.
Cheers. Paul, an incredible performance by the Biscuiteers. How'd you guys do it?
Oh, man, I tell you, I told Ashley before that we were dreaming about shuffling because we couldn't play. And we synchronized our dreams tonight, and it all worked out for us in the games.
It seemed as if, perhaps the whole game kind of turned around, or the momentum turned around when you shot through those 2 discs right there. It felt like that was the moment when the momentum of this match started to turn. How'd you decide that was the right shot?
It seemed like it was the only shot I could take. I didn't want to go way on the left. That was the only other option I had, to go in the deep 7. And I thought I was actually trying for the 8, and it just kept going, and it was scaring me for a while there.
Well, it was an incredible performance by the Biscuiteers. Next up for the Biscuiteers is going to be the winner of Les Pêches against Tangbus. Is there any team that you'd prefer to play? Any team that you're scared of? What's your strategy going into the next round?
Our strategy is to accept what happens because we're scared of them all.
Fear as motivation. I like it a lot. Congrats to the Biscuiteers. I know the team captain, Eliza, isn't here with us today, but she's out there. I'm sure she's really proud of you guys.
She played us in last week, and she's taking the night off.
Excellent. Congrats to the Biscuiteers. Good job, Paul. We'll see you in the next round. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, that is our show for tonight. It was a great one.
Yeah, the Biscuiteers move through. We're going to say a fond farewell to the Canal Kitchen, and we've got some great... not just some, an incredible match, a great match, a beautiful match coming up.
That's true. Next week,
who we
got Tangbus versus Les Pêches.
Tangbus versus Les Pêches. Let's do some thank yous.
Okay, let's thank our production team, Shuffio, Teddy Waffles Video, Trevo, the King, Dan, Teddy, all of our guys, Nick, our MVIP.
Yeah.
I want to thank him.
Yep, our celebrity court host and judge. And don't forget to like and subscribe, pressing all the buttons.
Oh, and Bacardi, thanks to our sponsor,
Sure,
Bacardi. Thanks
Bacardi.
to you for being here. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and we will see you next week.
See you next week, everybody.
Keep shuffling.
Well done. Flawless victory.